Namaste everyone. So before understanding the components of Anubandha Chatuṣṭaya, let us first understand what this term actually means. So Anubandha refers to an essential connection or prerequisite associated with a text. And Chatushtaya means a group of four or something that is fourfold. So Anubandha Chatuṣṭaya means the four essential considerations that are associated with the study of any Shastra. So there are four prerequisites to study any Shastra: Adhikari, Vishaya, Sambandha, and Prayojana. So this principle applies to any particular thing that you are learning. So I'll take the example of Bhagavad Gita, in which the four things are very explicitly described. So Bhagavad Gita firstly tells about the Adhikari, who is eligible to teach and who is eligible to gain that knowledge. So it says that the teacher who is teaching that the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, he should be jnani. He should have knowledge, and not just theoretical knowledge, but he should also be a tattvadarshi. He should have realized that knowledge. And then he should be a bhakta, because the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita can only be understood by a bhakta. And also because he is a guru, he is taking the position of a guru. So he should come in a particular disciplic succession. On the other hand, regarding the qualities of a student, so the first quality is mentioned here is that he should be inquisitive, jigyasu. And when he'll have that inquiry, so to curb that inquiry, he should approach a guru in humility, and he should surrender, that is pranipat, and he should serve his guru, sevaka, with bhakti and shraddha. So essentially, Adhikari asks who is qualified to teach and who is qualified to learn this knowledge. Then Vishaya. Vishaya means the subject matter or topic discussed in the particular text. So in the Bhagavad Gita, the five important subjects are mentioned. That is Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Kal, and Karma. Jiva is basically the individual soul, we the individual soul. Ishvara is for the Supreme Lord. Prakriti is for the material nature that we see around. Kala is time. Karma is the prescribed activities that we pursue. So along with these subjects, Bhagavad Gita also tells about different forms of yoga: Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, and Bhakti Yoga. So in simple words, Vishaya answers that what the text is all about. And now, simply knowing about the contents of the text is not enough. We should also know that how these contents are related to each other. So the third component is Sambandha. Sambandha literally means relationship or connection. So here we try to understand with the example of Bhagavad Gita that how these five subject matters are correlated with each other. So in other words, we study that what is the relationship between Jiva and Ishvara, and how is Jiva connected with the Prakriti, and what are the roles of Kala and Karma in the lives of Jiva. Right, so all these interconnections are discussed in the Bhagavad Gita very explicitly. So understanding these connections is what we refer to as Sambandha. And then the last part is Prayojana. Prayojana means the purpose or the benefit or the goal of studying the particular text. So we can ask that what do we actually gain by studying the Bhagavad Gita? So here in this slide I have mentioned three things. Firstly, we gain the knowledge about self-realization. We get to know that we are different from this body. We are not this body, but we are far more beyond this body. And then when we know about the self, we are able to establish that relationship of the self with the supreme self, and that is called Bhagavata Sakshatkar, the realization of God. And to do these two things, we need Atma Nigraha, self control. So Prayojana answers the question that why should we study the particular Shastra, and what is the benefit of doing so. So if we put all the four components together as Anubandha Chatuṣṭaya, so it gives us a very systematic way of approaching a Shastra. So this is the basic idea of Anubandha Chatuṣṭaya. So in upcoming lectures, I will try to explain more such simpler concepts in short videos. So you can stay tuned. Thank you.